Good morning, good Monday morning. I wanted to come on this morning and just share a little something with you in prayers and hopefully that you be inspired and encouraged to keep going no matter who you are. When God stands with you, understand this. When God stands with you, you are going to be okay. That goes for all of us. When God stands with us, He already let us know through His word that He is more than the world against us. Sometimes you out here, you feel lonely, you feel discouraged, you feel like you lost your way. But let me tell you, when God stands up for you and God stands with you, you are going to be okay. The world wants to make you feel like you can't go on. They want to do things to make you feel defeated. That's how the world acts. They are doing what they're supposed to do. But I say to you this morning, whoever you are, and let me tell you, I can't say anything to you guys that I'm not saying it to myself. You can only share with people what you can share and believe in yourself. I have to believe that I'm going to be okay because God stands with me. And not only do He stand with me, He stands with you. He wants you to know, I know that you're tired. I know that you're weary. I know your body is wrecking with pain. But I'm with you. I'm going to be interviewing another candidate that's running in this midterm, right? On Thursday. But tonight will be conversations with the candidate, right? With Reverend King, who's running for Galveston County Judge. I want to use this, what I'm saying this morning, to say this because, God lays things on your heart. To say this to these people who are running in these positions. Because they people too. Trust in God in all that you do. If God is standing with you, you are going to be okay. You will be okay. As long as you got God on your side. See, man can't, and it's not just for them, it's for us too. God will never just take some away from you just to hurt you. He will also not give you things to hurt you. God is always going to do what's best for us. But sometimes the human side of us, we get so anxious and we start doing so much and we lose focus sometimes. Guilty I am. But I have to get myself back up, come back around and say, God, I don't want to get in the front of you. Because as long as He's standing with you, I am telling you, I'm a living witness. You are going to be okay. The world can't do to you what they might want to, such as trying to destroy you. Know why? Because God not going to let them. God is not going to let them destroy you. God is not going to let the wiles of the devil get next to you and take over your life. He's just not going to do that. He's not that kind of a God that He's going to sit back and watch someone destroy you. God doesn't work like that. He hides you from your enemies. You know why? Because He gets in the front of you. And long as they can think that they're attacking you. But reading Psalms 27, See, even when my enemies and my foes came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and they fell. That scripture is still true today. God is holding back a lot of people that you don't know. You got a lot of people pretending like they on your team and they not. They pretending like they stand with you and they not. They pretending that they support you and they don't. They pretending that they love you and they don't. They pretending that, you the best thing that ever happened in their life. And they don't even believe it and they don't want to because they really not with you. We have to learn how to face life head on and see things for how they really are. You don't need nobody pretending in your life. You need real people in your life. And you know what? God knows that. And that's why we can't get so upset when people walk out or when we find out that they're not what we thought they were. They are just who they are. But guess what? God is who he is. He said, I never leave you. I never forsake you. I always have to replay that in my mind. I always, when I'm feeling a little down, because we all get there. I don't care how strong you are in the word. I don't care how strong you are in your walk. You gonna get to a point, and some point in your life, you are going to feel down. You're going to feel worn. You are going to feel torn. You are going to feel defeated. You are going to feel lonely. Those things that you do feel, because that's the human side of you. But God said, be reminded, you are above, not beneath. You are the head, not the tail. And you, my child, are a conqueror. You are a conqueror. And let me tell you something. Good stewardship, good sportsmanship makes good leadership. Let me say that again. Good stewardship, good sportsmanship, it makes good leadership. You can't lead nobody. You can't lead nobody. What I mean by that? You can't make strategic decisions when you don't want to listen to nobody. You can't make analytical decisions when you don't want to sit down and figure things out and knowing that I can do this a better way, where it can be beneficial to more than a few. See, you got to have that on the inside of you, and a lot of us do. And let me tell you, whenever you're in a leadership role, I'm talking any leadership role, whenever you are in that role, I need you to understand this. You're going to take a lot of hits simply because of how God has positioned you. I need you to sit up straight on that and believe that. You're going to take some hits because God chose you out amongst the crowd to do some things that people might sit back and laugh at you now and say, well, why Electric Key coming on there? She ain't hardly got nobody. Every time you turn around, you look up, she up there in the mornings, in the afternoon, got nerve enough to have a podcast. I'm just using myself because you talk about yourself. That's the best example you gonna ever get. And let me tell you something. It's still taking the lead. I have to be a good steward over the gift that God gave me. I have to be a good steward over his time that he's given me right here on earth, to have time to come out of my dark corner, of my shadows, and do the things and not be so afraid of what people for years said about my skin. I talk about it all the time because it's a real part of my life. Stop hiding and come out and do my will and my purpose. I gave you a gift of communication, and I need you to use that. That's my gift. Don't you bury my gift. I'm talking to somebody because somebody have buried their gift because of what somebody else said, because somebody else didn't like it, because somebody else didn't believe in them, because somebody else said you wasn't worthy. Somebody else said you wasn't deserving. And out of all of what somebody else said, you ever thought about what God said? God is speaking to you, and he's speaking to me. And he's letting us know, stand up. I am with you. I don't care how many people are against you. I'm with you. I know you got fiery darts coming at you. I'm with you. No, they might think that what you are doing is not good enough. That you ought to just trash that. No. God say, that's my gift. I make it grow how I want it to grow. And I don't care if you don't have a crowd following you. You keep doing my will, because anything that I plant in you, I will make it grow. I will make it grow. Because one thing about people, when people do something for you, guess what? You might owe them a little bit. You better let God do these things for you. You better recognize that he's the one. See, I'm not just saying that to you. I'm saying that to myself. Because let me tell you something. That enemy will get on your trail. Hear me clearly. He will get on your trail, and he's not just going to leave you alone. You know that song they sing, Shake the Devil Off? He don't care nothing about that song. He going to keep on coming. And that's why we got to stand steady with God. We got to be firm with him and in him. We got to know that we know that we know that we know. I don't care who walks out of my life. God got me. Why I know that? Because he's been with me for a mighty long time. He haven't given up on me yet. I'm not tired of serving him. You ought not get tired of serving God. You ought to not get tired. When I say that, I'm talking about in your relationship with him. One-on-one relationship with God. That's what I'm talking about. It don't mean, let me tell you something. It don't mean I never had tears in my eyes. But I knew one thing. I knew that this was God's gift that I was holding. Oh, people said things. Yes, they did. People done things. Yes, they did. Concerning the very thing that I've been doing. And let me tell you something. Until God stop you, keep going. Till God empties you, keep going. Don't walk away from your hopes, your dreams, your challenges in life because of what somebody else says, what somebody else believes. What do you believe? What do you believe? As long as you know that God gave you those gifts, stand with that. Stand firm on it. I'm going to go back to the guests that we're going to be having on. We already have a Reverend King coming on every Monday with conversations with the candidate. And he did an awesome county address on last week. Awesome 1-hour county address. He addressed Galveston County. Go on my YouTube channel, Electric James Inspirational Talks, and take a look at it. People were so excited. That got people mobilized. I know because I got the phone calls, I got the text. People were excited about that. See, other people might be trying to kill what you are doing. But God say, I'm right there with you because I'm in the front of you, and I'm going to continue to be there for you as long as you keep me out front. And this week, I'm going to be having Michael Williams. He's running for the U.S. House of Representatives, District Texas 14. And he'll be on this Thursday at 7 o'clock. And then on, what is this date that she gave me here? I believe, I have Michael Creedon, who will be running for the Texas House of Representatives, District 24. And I have Judge Mike Engelhardt. Those two will be in October. And Judge Mike Engelhardt is for First Court of Appeals, place 4. So I'll be announcing those again. But I just want you guys to know, see, God does things in his own way. So these individuals will be coming on, these candidates, and I'll be announcing them continuously. But here's the thing. I'm not looking at what I done. I'm not looking at what my co-host is doing. I am looking at what God is doing. God is opening doors in my life and in your life. Whatever your gift is, I'm telling you this morning, don't hide your gift. God is going to make that thing grow. God will make it grow. All your naysayers, don't worry about them. They're doing just what they're supposed to do. They're throwing dirt on you. They're throwing discouragement on you. They're throwing distrust on you. They're throwing unworthiness on you. They're throwing unbelief on you. But all that they throw, because see, that's in that soil, that dirt. See, all of that is in there. But guess what? It's going to help you to grow. Let them throw that dirt on you. It's going to help you to grow. Believe me, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. God has brought you too far. Don't you give up now. He's brought you too far. Don't you give up now. He's brought you too far. Do not give up now. All right? Y'all have a wonderful day. Be blessed. All right? Because you are. And you're worth it. Bye-bye.